guys, today's video is going to be my anticipated releases for the second half of the year. So from June, July through the end of 2025. These are the ones that I'm aware of. I know there's always new ones that pop out. And yeah, so if there's some that are really good that you guys know about, please leave them in the comments below. Let me know what you're excited to see and to read this year. These are just the ones that I'm interested in. Some of them I have pre-ordered already, and some of them I haven't, and I just want to wait to see what other people think in the reviews, because I'm kind of on the fence. So yeah, so let's get started. My actual first new release that I'm really excited about is Sweet Venom, which is the sequel to Beautiful Venom by Rina Kent. So this is her new series. I forget what it's called for some reason, but it's basically like dark hockey romance type. So yeah, I can't wait for the other two characters. I think it's two other characters that are getting books, I think are gonna be better than this one. So that I'm really excited about. It's coming out on December 2nd, 2025. Next for romance, I have Wild Card, which is coming out September. It says September 9th. That's the date I have, but I feel like it's coming out in August. Anyways, Wild Card by Elsie Silver. It's the third book in the Rose Hill series. I absolutely cannot wait to read that one. I pre-ordered it this morning. It was on sale at Indigo for pre-order, so got my hands on it. Not literally, but when it comes out, I'll be receiving it. I'm so excited, especially seeing how each book in the series, they just get better and better, and her writing improves, and it's been such a good journey. So I'm so excited for that one. Then we have Breathe With Me, which is from Becca Mack. It's part of the Playing for Keeps. It's a hockey romance series. That is coming out October 28th. I cannot wait for this either. I had no idea there was more books coming out. For some reason, I thought, Fall With Me, Jackson's book, was the last one. So when I saw that post on Instagram announcing a new book, I was super happy. So that is definitely up there in my most anticipated romance books for the rest of the year. And then we have September 16th, the Gingerbread Bakery? The Gingerbread Bakery, which is by Laurie Gilmore. It's part of the Dream Harbor series. I wasn't a huge fan of the Strawberry Patch Pancake House, mostly because there's a trope in there that I really don't enjoy, and I didn't know it was in there anyways. But the feel of the book, they're all the same. Like, that's fine, you know, they're like cozy, funny romances, so it's fine. But I really hope the Gingerbread Bakery is better than the Strawberry Patch Pancake House, so that I'm really excited about. I don't think I pre-ordered it. I might have, but regardless, like I can't wait to see reviews. We'll see what people say. And last for romance, there is a new Meghan Quinn Christmas book that's coming out on October 7th. And last year I read, I was so off with the book title. It's called How My Neighbor Stole Christmas. This was like kind of like the Grinch inspired. So I find it was a really fun time. There is some parts of it that it's super cringy for one. But you know, it was really fun. So she has another Christmas one coming out. I can't wait to read that. It was also big. I hope it's not this was so big. Anyways, yeah, so that's coming out in October. Then we have the Primal of Blood and Bone by Jennifer L. Armentrout. The release date was pushed to September 23rd, and she actually announced that there's also going to be, I believe, 2 more books on top of that new one to continue this series, which is already pretty long. So I love that series, the Blood and Ash series, but it is very lengthy. So I hope the books are good. Like, I get it, you know, they have to make their money, but at the same time, like, those books are already super long, and you just made it 2 books longer. I mean, yeah, we thought this was the last one until everyone saw the post. So we'll see. I'm for sure, I already pre-ordered it. I'm for sure gonna be reading that one. I'm up to date with the series, and I just can't wait to see what they're gonna pull, like, for to have like 3 more books in the series. So we'll see. Then there's Brimstone, which is the second book after Quicksilver by Callie Hart. That's coming out on November 18th, 2025. I can't wait to read that one too. Quicksilver, honestly, if you like Blood and Ash, you would love Quicksilver, because it's like, dare I say, better, like, edited down version of Blood and Ash. Like, it's not as long, the book itself, and they have similar concepts, similar creatures. I'm not gonna say it's like they each have their own, each series has their own thing, and I like them for different reasons, but I feel like generally people like Quicksilver more than the Blood and Ash series. So I feel, especially the fact that the books aren't as long, and I don't know how long they plan to make that series, but if it's shorter than, what is it now, like 8 books, like, you know, it's probably more accessible to most people. So yeah, I can't wait to read that. The only thing is, I don't know if, I think they're doing new covers and they're hardcover, so I don't know, like, are they not gonna continue like the paperback, you know, like with the Kingfisher on it, and then have maybe another paperback with another character? Like, I don't know, the paperback was so nice, and now they're changing them. So it's like, either I'm gonna have like a mismatched series, which I hate, or you have to purchase the first book, like Quicksilver, in the new edition, and then buy Brimstone in the new edition. Because as far as I can see on my bookstore's website, so on the Indigo website, it's coming out directly as the hardcover of the new edition, which is like, it's just black and it says Brimstone in like orange. But anyways, I hope they don't only have that edition. Hopefully they also have like a nice one that's paperback. I don't know. Then for fantasy, there's also Accomplice to the Villain, which is the 3rd book in, I don't know what the series is called. I don't even know if it has a name, but it's like a funny, cozy fantasy. Is that it? Like, it's not like crazy stakes. It's not super complex. It's just funny. It's Nicole Maehrer. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but these, and it doesn't say what this series is called. So anyways, these were just like funny, you know, it's a good time. They're not very long, and I so far haven't enjoyed that much like cozy fantasy genre. I really like this one, so I'm definitely gonna continue this series. I think it's the last book, if I'm not mistaken, the 3rd one. So you have, basically, I'll show you. The first one is Apprentice to the Villain. Then you have Assistant to the Villain. Yeah, I'm reading that correctly. And then Accomplice to the Villain, which is the 3rd one. Wow, that's a mouthful. So yeah, it's coming out August 5th. I already pre-ordered that one, so I knew for 1000% that I was gonna get it. So yeah, I can't wait to read that. It's gonna be a good time, especially receiving it like in the fall time. It's gonna be, I'm probably gonna read it as soon as I get it. In late August, we have the newest book from RF Kuang, which is Katabasis. It's coming out August 26th, and that is also a book I've been looking forward to ever since it got announced, and especially when they showed like the cover, and there's even a deluxe edition with sprayed edges that's coming out at Indigo. That's the one I pre-ordered. It looks super gorgeous, and yeah, that I can't wait. They said it's different for RF Kuang. I've never read any of her books. Like, she's the one who wrote like the Poppy War and Babel, Yellowface, so I haven't read any of those. The only book that somewhat interests me is Babel, so I might read that someday. But the one that's really like stood out to me was Katabasis. So when I read the description, I was really interested. So yeah, I can't wait to read that as well. And also we have, speaking of like sequels, we have The Strength of the Few, which is the Hierarchy series book number 2 that's coming out November 11th. So the Hierarchy series is the Will of the Many. That's the first book. And yeah, the second one's coming out this November. I have not read The Will of the Many yet. I purchased the audiobook. I also have the physical book, and I'd like to read it very soon. I purchased the audiobook. Well, I didn't purchase it. I got an Audible. I used an Audible credit on it. And because the physical copy I have, the words are so tiny. The font is so small. Like I would need glasses to read it. Like that's how it's so tiny. Anyways, I'll get a headache, and it's like a lot of pages. So yeah, I got the audiobook, and just to find out also they changed the cover for that one too. And like anyways, they drive me nuts when they do that. Like I have the blue one, it's like a royal blue cover with white graphics on it, and now they changed it to, it's beautiful, the new cover is beautiful, but now it's like, okay, now I have to buy a new cover and now the second book is coming out in those editions only. So it's kind of frustrating, honestly. It makes me want to not buy it. Specifically also oftentimes fantasy books that they do this to, like they'll come out with an edition and then after they change it up, oh my god, anyways, it makes me want to not buy the book literally, and then just wait till the whole series is out and then buy whatever edition or box set there is that all matches. But yeah, anyways, that's it for that rant. We also have The Empire of the Dawn on November 4th. So that is the third book in like J. Kristoff's vampire series. You have Empire of the Vampire, then you have, what is it? Empire of the Damned. And I read Empire of the Vampire a long time ago, but I had done it through audio, and I want to reread it physically because I don't remember like that much about it. And the way it's written, it's a lot of like interview format, and I don't know, the way it's written, I feel like consuming it physically is a better experience than consuming it through audio personally. Maybe on a reread you could do it through audio, but I feel like I didn't get the best experience, so I'm gonna reread it physically. There's also beautiful art in the edition I have. There's art like every few chapters. There's beautiful drawings of a scene or certain characters, so that's fun. So I can't wait to see Empire of the Dawn, and hopefully they didn't change the covers. Hopefully it still matches the ones I have. Last but not least, in the manga category, I have Spy Family. There's not one but 2 volumes coming out this year. There is volume 14 on August 5th, and there is volume 15 on December 12th that's coming out. Especially after the last volume, there's like a cliffhanger and everything. Like I cannot wait. And I think the next chapters are out like on Manga Plus or Crunchyroll, or I don't know, like whatever online manga subscription, but I don't read those online, so I'm gonna wait for the books to come out. Also pre-ordered those already. Like I'm not redoing the shortage of manga situation like it happened in what was it, during COVID? It was like a shortage, like you couldn't get them anywhere, the spy family novels or mangas. It was ridiculous. Like I had to get them on Marketplace from someone. Anyways, I'm traumatized, so I'm always pre-ordering the next volumes. And then there's A Sign of Affection volume 12 coming out December 2nd, and I currently read up until volume 6 because I was buying the 3-in-1 volumes, and I think that was a mistake. So the way my brain works, like I don't want to just continue buying the single volumes. So I have like 2 big ones and then the single ones. Like I want all of them to match. So it's either I continue buying just the 3-in-1s, which I have to wait like so long to get them because, you know, you have to wait for the 3 volumes to come out, and then anyways, or I just like sell those or get rid of them and then just collect all the single. That's like less. Thing is, those 3-in-1s are so cost effective, especially here. Like one manga is between $15 to $18, but the 3-in-1 is like $30 or $27. Like it's so much cheaper if I'm getting just the 3-in-1s. Anyways, so I'll see what I'm gonna do about that, but I'm definitely reading it because I love A Sign of Affection. I never thought I would read those types of mangas, but I really like it. It's really cute, and I can't wait to see what happens in their story. So that's it for my anticipated releases of the second half of the year. Yeah, like I said before, let me know if there's any releases that I might not know of that you know about and that you think I might like. Put them in the comments below. I know, especially like on Instagram, there's stuff coming out all the time, so I can't keep up with it. When I do see something, especially if it's an author I really like, Instagram will show it to me usually. So like that's how I knew about Breathe With Me and Sweet Venom, like, or else I don't think I would have known about it because they're not really marketed like in Indigo or wherever. So yeah, let me know, and let me know if you like these types of videos. I like making them because it's also like a list for me to see what's coming out when, so that I can kind of, you know, see how many books I really like, which ones I really want to purchase, and which ones I feel like I can, you know, maybe hold off on, that I'm not just going and buying every new release, you know. So yeah, let me know and have a nice day.